And welcome back, Pokemon trainers and fans. This is your host, Professor Pine, bringing you the final installment of this week's Pokemon Fight Club. By the end of this episode, we will have had 123 battles completed this week. And then next week, we'll have a whole slew of new battles. Again, remember, Monday and Tuesday, 24 battles in the day. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will be 25 each to give us that 123 that we're looking for. And as you see on your screen, we have our first battle of this episode, Slowbro and Vaporeon. Let's head to the battlefield and begin this battle royale. Alright, here comes Slowbro, a water psychic type. And its opponent Vaporeon, the water evolution of Eevee, a pure water type. Slowbro featuring Surf, Growl, Confusion, and Disable. Vaporeon featuring Waterfall, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, and Acid Armor. Alright, Vaporeon to start with a Sand Attack going right after the accuracy. It's a hit that'll lower the accuracy on Slowbro. Here comes a Confusion attack. A critical hit on Vaporeon. Well over 100 damage done. Vaporeon with a quick attack. Not much damage there. Slowbro coming back with another Confusion. Another critical hit. Vaporeon may not last long if this continues. Now Vaporeon going to a Waterfall, probably not going to do much with the typing. Not very effective, does a little bit more than Quick Attack though. Here comes another Confusion. It's a hit and Vaporeon is now confused. This is not looking good. The accuracy hit that Slowbro took earlier does not seem to be doing much of anything. Alright, Vaporeon fighting the Confusion. And it will get off the Waterfall. But it's not doing much. Slowbro's Confusion. This might do it. Not quite. Vaporeon hangs on with 26 XP. Or I'm sorry, HP. Fighting the Confusion. It gets through and gets the Waterfall so it doesn't hurt itself. It gets Slowbro down below 50% damage, but let's see if it lands the Confusion. No, it's a miss. Vaporeon can hang on for one more turn. And it fights off the Confusion. Here comes Waterfall. It's a critical hit, brings Slowbro down to 39. If this misses, Vaporeon has a chance to come back. No! So close. But Slowbro getting the win over Vaporeon in a very close matchup. Congratulations to Slowbro, the winner of match number 111 this week. And once again, folks, over the weekend, we will be working on some different editing tips and tricks to get the length of these videos down. As many of you have pointed out, it takes forever in between the actual battles to get everything set up. So we will be working on that over the weekend. So hopefully we can get these battles below, or these videos below 30 minutes. All right, our next battle features Chinchou, a water electric type featuring Surf, Confuse Ray, Thunder, and Rain Dance. And its opponent, Kakuna, a bug poison type that only knows Harden. Oh lord, please don't let it be Metapod versus Kakuna at some point. We might just make that its own battle to see who ends up using Struggle first, or more effectively. Alright, here we go. The Pokemon are ready. Let's head to the battlefield. Here's Chinchou. And Kakuna. Which one thing I always made a point to do whenever I played through Pokemon Silver was to always catch a Chinchou when I got to Olivine. For some reason in my head, I thought water types were strong against steel because of creating rust, but that's not the case. Okay, Chinchou setting up a Rain Dance, and Kakuna setting up with Harden, increasing its physical defense. Alright, Chinchou coming in with the Thunder. It gets hit hard. Brings Kakuna down to 87. And Kakuna, only thing it can do is harden. Like I said, maybe for a future season, I'll try to run through on my Game Boy and get the all of the Pokemon to an optimal moveset. So this isn't the outcome. But here is Kakuna going down. Chinchou sweeps with no damage done to itself. Congratulations, Chinchou, your winner over Kakuna. So, yeah, because then that way at least Metapod would have Tackle, String Shot, and Harden versus, just Harden. Same thing with Kakuna. It would have Poison, Sting, String Shot, and Harden. So, all right, our next battle features Pidgeot and Donphan. So Pidgeot, a normal flying type with Fly, Whirlwind, Swift, and Steel Wing. And its opponent, Donphan. A pure ground type featuring Earthquake, Growl, Rapid Spin, and Sandstorm. So not too good of a moveset for Donphan to take on Pidgeot. But we've been surprised already this first week, so let's see what's in store. Alright, the Pokeballs are thrown, and here comes Pidgeot. Which, for those of you shiny hunters out there on Pokemon Go, I caught 2 shiny Pidgey a couple of weeks ago, and I evolved one of them up to Pidgeot. It's one of those shinies that you hope the evolution gets better, but just it doesn't. So, alright. Alright, Pidgeot flying up high. It's going to use the air to its advantage, and Donphan's going to unleash a Sandstorm on the field. And it hits Pidgeot, so some damage dealt. Alright, Pidgeot coming in with a Fly attack. Hits Donphan, but not much damage. Donphan coming in with Rapid Spin. Oh, not much there. Sandstorm continues and hits Pidgeot one more time. And Pidgeot going back up into the sky. And Donphan's going to unleash another Rapid Spin that will go for a miss. Sandstorm is continue, and Pidgeot gets hit one more time. Here comes Pidgeot's Fly attack. Decent damage. And Donphan's going to answer back with another Rapid Spin. Not much, but again, it gets Pidgeot down below 50%. The Sandstorm is going to continue, and it hits Pidgeot one more time, bring it down to 118. Pidgeot looking like it's going to opt to go back up into the air. And Donphan's going to use Growl. It's going to fail. And the Sandstorm has subsided. So no damage done to Pidgeot that turn. Alright, and here comes the Fly. Brings Donphan down to 140 health. And it's going to unleash another Sandstorm. And it hits Pidgeot. This could spell trouble for the young bird. Pidgeot continued to go up in the air, but it's not working so far. Donphan has found a way around with the Sandstorm. Sandstorm brings Pidgeot down to 38 health. This could be the end. Pidgeot's coming with a Fly. Brings Donphan down to 74. But Donphan answers back with Rapid Spin. This could be it. No, Pidgeot hangs on with 13 health. But here comes the Sandstorm. And that's it. Donphan wins over Pidgeot. An impressive victory from Donphan, figuring out a way around the Fly to take out the flying type. Excellent work by Donphan to take the win in that one. Alright, that brings us to our next battle, Slowking and Murkrow. Heading down to get us a Slowking. Slowking, the fully evolved form of Slowpoke. Water Psychic type featuring Psychic, Growl, Water Gun, and Disable. And its opponent is going to be the Dark type Pokemon Murkrow. So this may be trouble for Slowking. So a Dark Flying type featuring Faint Attack, Haze, Fly, and Nightshade. So 2 attacks that could do some real damage against Slowking. Alright, here is Slowking, and followed immediately by Murkrow. Alright, they face each other. Let's go. Murkrow's going to lead off with Faint Attack, a Dark type. That could do it. Super effective, brings Slowking down to 233, over 110 health. Slowking answers back with a Water Gun. Not much damage there. Percentage-wise, relatively close. Alright, Murkrow leading off again with a Faint Attack. Super effective once again. Takes Slowking down to 117, but it's going to answer back with Disable. And Faint Attack has been disabled. That might be a saving grace for Slowking. Murkrow opting to go with Nightshade now. Takes Slowking down to 17 health. Slowking answering back with Water Gun. Decent damage, but is it going to be enough? Murkrow has to miss this one in order for Slowking to have a shot. It's no longer disabled, so that only lasted 1 turn, but here comes the Nightshade. And that'll do it, Murkrow. No surprise there. The Dark type victorious over the Psychic. Uh-oh. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Looks like my controller slipped and caused the game to freeze for a little bit. But we are back with our next battle. Murkrow did get the win over Slowking. No surprise there, the Dark type over the Psychic Water. But our next battle features Oddish and Kadabra. So Oddish, a Grass Poison type featuring Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Moonlight, and Stun Spore. And its opponent, Kadabra, pure Psychic type with Psychic, Thunder Punch, Reflect, and Kinesis. So Oddish already at a bit of a disadvantage in typing. So we'll see how it can answer back against the Psychic type Kadabra, which is honestly one of the more powerful Psychic types at least in this generation. Kadabra was always really kind of preferred over Alakazam. But we will see how this pulls out. So Kadabra to start right off the bat with Psychic. Super effective hit, keeps going, gone! It's a one-hit KO for Kadabra. Little Oddish did not get a chance, and it wilts away there at the end. So Kadabra, wanting to make up for lost time from the game crashing, will take the win there with an Oko. Alright, so that brings us to our next battle for today, and that will be Dragonite versus Hoothoot. Alright, Dragonite, a dragon flying type featuring Twister, Leer, Wing Attack, and Dragon Rage. And its opponent will be Hoothoot, a normal flying type with Fly, Hypnosis, Swift, and Dream Eater. So let's see if the pseudo-legendary Dragonite can withstand, you can tell it's Friday, withstand the power of Hoothoot. And I don't necessarily say that lightly, given that we've seen status changes impact battles in huge ways. So Hoothoot could get the sleep off and just take out Dragonite while it's sleeping. Alright, here are our competitors. Alright, Dragonite to start with Dragon Rage. Not much damage there. Hoothoot answers back with Hypnosis. No, not going to do anything there. Dragonite starting off now with Twister, going through its dragon moves. That does a little bit more damage. And Hoothoot still trying for the Hypnosis. And it gets it. Dragonite falls asleep. This might be where Hoothoot wins the match. We'll see how it goes. Dragonite is going to sleep through this turn. And Hoothoot uses Dream Eater. So that's going to suck some of the health. Looks like about 50 hit points. I never noticed that. Hoothoot just hopping back and forth on one leg. That's cute. Alright. Dragonite's still sleeping, so Hoothoot might be able to get a couple more Dream Eaters off, and it does this turn. 50 more damage, it's done 100. It's healing itself slowly but surely. Dragonite waking up, and it's going to answer back with Twister. Brings Hoothoot down to 201. And it flinches. Oh, unable to attack that turn. Alright, Dragonite going for another Twister. Seems to be its plan. That brings Hoothoot down to 142 hit points. Hoothoot's going to go up into the sky and fly for a little bit. Dragonite opting to use Leer rather than waste a physical attack. And here comes the fly from Hoothoot. Pretty good damage there from the little guy. Dragonite's going to try out a wing attack. And it takes out the Hoothoot. I didn't think it would do that much damage, but wing attack spelled the end for Hoothoot. Dragonite, your winner in match number 116. Also match 6 for this episode. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to comment down below who are you cheering for throughout this tournament or just in this episode. I love seeing who everyone is cheering for, who's got the best fan support. And also let me know, what team are you on Pokemon Go if you play? Represent that Instinct, Mystic, or Valor, or maybe your Team Harmony. Alright, our next battle features Hitmonlee and Smeargle. So it's not a good matchup for Smeargle, with Hitmonlee being a pure fighting type and Smeargle a normal type. But Hitmonlee is going to feature High Jump Kick, Meditate, Reversal, and Mega Kick. Whoops. Let's try not to drop the controllers and freeze the game again. Alright. And its opponent will be Smeargle. Alright, yep, pure normal type with Body Slam, Confuse Ray, Mach Punch, and Flamethrower. So it does have a little bit that it can throw at Hitmonlee. We'll see just how this battle turns out. Alright, here we go to the battlefield. Out first comes Hitmonlee, the Kicking Machine. Hitmonlee, also named for, oh gosh, I'm going to screw up the name. Bruce Lee. Alright, here we go, and Smeargle to start with a Confuse Ray. And it hits Hitmonlee, it will have to fight through the confusion. No, it attacked itself. Smeargle to start again, this time with Mach Punch. Not a whole lot of damage. Hitmonlee still fighting the confusion. It's going to hit itself again. And already Smeargle is turning this battle upside down. Now coming in with a Body Slam. And gets the paralysis. This is not good. And Hitmonlee's going to take itself out. Smeargle with the type upset and a sweep. Smeargle, yes, ladies and gentlemen, takes out the pure fighting type and overcomes the type disadvantage, all thanks to Confuse Ray. This is exciting. Like I said, you just never know with these battles. Smeargle hit the confusion and got Hitmonlee where it counts. Wasn't able to get a single attack off. Alright, our next battle is going to feature Gligar versus Aipom. That's one for the record books, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Alright, Gligar, a ground flying type with Slash, Sand Attack, Feint Attack, and Guillotine. And its opponent is the normal type Aipom. Pure normal type featuring Strength, Agility, Double Team, and Baton Pass. Alright, here we go. Both purple Pokemon, so a battle of the purples. It's also my wife's favorite color. Alright, here's Gligar. And here's Aipom. Alright, Aipom starting off with a double team. And Gligar coming out with a sand attack. Both of them working on accuracy against the opponent. We'll see just how that plays out. Right, Aipom to start with a strength attack. It's a miss. Now Gligar's turn with a feint attack. That's a hit, but not a whole lot of damage there. And really, the only attack it can use is Strength from Aipom. That's a hit, and that'll do a little bit, about 67 damage. Gligar coming back with a Slash. That's where it hurts. Aipom down to 100 damage. Aipom coming back again with Strength. And it's a miss. Gligar coming now with Slash attack. Has not missed yet. Aipom down to 114. Here comes Aipom with the Strength attack again. A critical hit brings Gligar down to 92 hit points. And Gligar returns the favor with a Slash critical hit, and Aipom goes down. Gligar is your winner from match 118. So that was a close one there at the end. I had a little bit of hope for Aipom if we could get a couple more, or one more critical hit, or a couple more strength attacks, but Gligar ultimately overcame the double team and will take the victory. Alright, our next matchup features Paris and Quilava. Alright, so Paris, a bug grass type featuring Giga Drain, Growth, Slash, and Spore. And its opponent, Quilava, the evolved form of Cyndaquil, a pure fire type featuring Fire Blast, Smokescreen, Rollout, and Strength. Folks, I do not see this matchup lasting very long. I'm putting my money on Quilava to burn the living daylights out of Paris. Alright, the Pokemon are ready, so let's head on out to the battlefield. And first up is Paris. And here is Quilava. Alright, the Pokemon are ready, and Quilava is going to start off with Fire Blast. This may already be it. Super effective, there it goes, and it's gone! Quilava with the sweep. Oko, one-hit KO right off the bat. No chance for Paris. I told you this one probably wasn't going to last long. And sure enough, it did not. So Quilava, your winner in match number 119. 4 more to go, folks, and that'll be the end for week number 1. 27 more weeks of this to go. But I'm having a blast taping these for you guys, learning a new skill with videos and YouTube. So I'm glad you guys are coming along for the ride. All right, our next battle is going to feature Ursaring and Ninetails, so 2 evolved types going head-to-head. So Ursaring, the fully evolved form of Teddy Urza. see you. There he is. Ursaring. Hang on one second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so Ursaring, a pure normal type with Dig, Rest, Fire Punch, and Snore. And its opponent will be Ninetails. Ninetails, the fully evolved form of Vulpix, pure fire type with Fire Blast, Safeguard, Quick Attack, and Roar. Our 120th battle. Alright, let's head to the battlefield. Two fully evolved Pokemon coming right at you. Here's Ursaring. And here's Ninetails. Ninetails is another one that traditionally will go far in these tournaments that I do. So we'll see just how effective it can be. So Ninetails is going to start off with a Safeguard. It looks like Ursaring is going to go down underground. All right, Ninetails. Oh, no, Ursaring's going to start. Super effective hit. Ninetails down to 145. I think Ninetails using a Roar, it was going to, I think it was contemplating going first. But that is not the case. Ninetails with the Quick Attack. Not much damage there. Ursaring looks like it's going to go underground again and try to get the win that way. Ninetails with a Fire Blast, so they must have similar speeds to be switching back and forth. Oh, that is going to mess with Ninetails. Super effective. Ursaring gets the win over Ninetails. That was an exciting match. And it ends with Ursaring victorious. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long morning of meetings and whatnot, so I'm glad to be here taping with you guys. All right, let's head to our next battle featuring two Johtonian Pokemon, Noctowl and Pupitar. Or Pupitar. Not sure how you pronounce that one necessarily. Alright, so Noctowl, the fully evolved form of Hoothoot, who you saw a little bit earlier against Dragonite. Normal flying featuring Fly, Foresight, Confusion, and Takedown. And its opponent is Pupitar. I'm just going to assume it's Pupitar. Like pupil. And Pupitar is the evolved form of Larvitar just before it evolves into Tyranitar, but it is a rock ground type featuring Rock Slide, Screech, Dig, and Hyper Beam. Alright, here we go. So we'll see how the typing works out with Pupitar being rock ground type and Noctowl being flying. We'll see just how this pans out. So here's Noctowl and Pupitar. So Pupitar not quite yet a dark type. It doesn't get that typing until it evolves into Tyranitar. So here comes Noctowl with the Confusion. It's going to do a little bit of damage, not a whole lot though. And Pupitar is going to go with a Rock Slide. But that's going to miss. Alright, here we go again. Noctowl with the Confusion. Again, not much there. 2 turns and not even 100 damage yet. But Pupitar is going back to the Rock Slide. That's a super effective hit. Noctowl down to 97 hit points. That's going to be a while for it to catch back up. Alright, Noctowl going up into the air, trying to save a little bit of time. Pupitar with a Hyper Beam. That's going to miss. Alright, here comes the Fly attack. Not very effective. Pupitar with the Rock Slide. That's always interesting how with Hyper Beam, if it misses, you don't have to recharge, but you're still using the attack. So that's just interesting to me. Alright, looks like Noctowl's going to go back up into the air. Pupitar with the Rock Slide. And that's going to be a miss, so Noctowl going to come down with Fly. Basically, Noctowl is just trying to save itself. Another not very effective attack. Here comes the Rock Slide. And that's going to do it. Pupitar, however you pronounce it, gets the win over Noctowl. Pretty handedly. The Rock typing definitely came into effect. Not allowing Fly to do too much damage. Alright, into our penultimate battle for this week. It's kind of weird to think that we've been doing this for a whole week already. It's going to feel weird when we get to the end of the regular season and we start planning out for the playoffs. But our second to last battle, like I said, it's been a long morning already. Second to last battle is going to be Togetic and Omastar. Togetic. There it is. Togetic, in this generation, the fully evolved form of Togepi. Togekiss doesn't come for about another 2 generations. But Togetic, a normal flying type with Fly, Charm, Double Edge, and Metronome. And its opponent will be Omastar. The fully evolved form of Omanyte. Omastar, a rock water type featuring Water Gun, Bite, Ancient Power, and Spike Cannon. So the rock typing Omastar, oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? The Omastar, the rock typing with it is probably going to eat it quite a bit, considering that Togetic does not have very many elemental attacks. All of them are normal, so we'll see, or I think almost all of them are normal. So we'll see just how it's able to respond to the rock-solid defense of Omastar. So yeah, the only attack it really has is flying, so Metronome might just be the way to go for Togetic. Omastar has a whole list of things that it can do. And Omastar is actually going to start off with a Bite. Decent damage, about 50 damage. Holy cow, what is with me? Metronome brings out a Steel Wing. And not much damage. Omastar again, this time with Ancient Power. Super effective. Brings it down to 108. Metronome with a Thunder Punch. This could do something. Super effective against Omastar, down to 137. Now we've got a battle. Omastar again with the Ancient Power. Could this do it? No, Togetic hangs on for 4. It's going to use Synthesis and regain some health up to 142, so that was helpful. If it can get another electric type attack, that may help win. But here comes an Ancient Power again. Super effective, down to 34. Togetic with a Zap Cannon. Super effective, and it gets the win. Togetic pulls it out from behind. some very lucky metronomes, and Togetic is your winner over Omastar. It's like it planned that all out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's going to bring us to our final battle for this week. It's going to feature two of probably the toughest Pokemon that are in the roster. So here we go. I'm actually really intrigued to see how this one plays out. So our first combatant for the last battle this week is Blissey. Blissey, a pure normal type, a tank of a defense, 318 special defense, featuring Egg Bomb, Flash, Thunder, and Defense Curl. And its opponent is a Pokemon that traditionally does very well during these events that I do, and that's going to be Starmie. So Starmie, a water psychic type with Waterfall, Harden, Zap Cannon, and Rapid Spin. So I am very intrigued by this battle. We'll see how it goes. Blissey may be favored based on that special defense and that it has Thunder, but if it misses Thunder too many times, that could be the difference maker in this one. So let's head down to the battlefield. The final match of this week we've gotten here, battle number 123. Here's Blissey and there is Starmie. So let's see how these two handle each other. Alright, Starmie's going to start with a Zap Cannon. And it gets a Paralysis. Not much damage, but it gets the Paralysis. And Blissey's going to answer back with Flash. And the accuracy is going to take a hit there too. Wow, right off the bat already, some pretty strategic attacks going on. Alright, now Starmie with the Waterfall. And that'll do some decent damage there against Blissey. But Blissey's going to answer back with Egg Bomb. Alright, about decent damage there. Alright, Starmie starting again with Zap Cannon. And that's going to be a miss. Blissey answering back with Thunder. Super effective. That's going to bring Starmie down to 56. It's not looking good. Starmie answering back with a Zap Cannon. It's another miss. And here comes Blissey's Egg Bomb. The Paralysis isn't doing much. And it's another miss. They are missing back and forth against each other. Blissey just wants to get this done. Starmie trying to hang on. Here comes Waterfall from Starmie. Brings Blissey down a little bit more. Here comes the Egg Bomb. Oh, Starmie hangs on again with the 20. Here comes one more Waterfall. Starmie needs to hope that Paralysis takes effect soon. And there it is, speak of the devil, Paralysis. So Starmie is saved for at least one more turn. Let's see how this turns out. Starmie answering with a Zap Cannon. Another miss. Blissey answering back to an Egg Bomb. Missing again. It's just warning after warning after warning shot. Alright, Starmie going with another Waterfall, just trying to keep doing some damage to Blissey. It's another miss. Setting up the Flash at the beginning is helping Blissey. And it fights through the Paralysis and takes the win over Starmie. Blissey is your winner with just a little less than 50% health left. Blissey taking the win over Starmie, who fought tooth and nail to come back after that Thunder. Excellent work from both competitors. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for our first week of the Pokemon Fight Club. I certainly hope that you guys have been enjoying the battles, and thank you for sticking around with us for this past week. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who are you cheering for, who's your Pokemon Go team, who is your favorite Pokemon overall. Again, thank you guys for sticking with us through this first week. 27 more weeks to go until the finale of the regular season. We hope that you all are staying safe out there, and I truly do hope that these videos are bringing some joy to somebody out there that's hopefully staying home, staying safe. I know it's really helping me out a lot, and it's a lot of fun to make these videos. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, please stay safe and just keep on breathing. We'll get through this, folks. See you next week.